yes. Welcome and welcome, my people. Welcome, my people. Welcome. Where's the man? Says welcome and welcome. Yeah. It's all about our great president, Ebrahim Troure. I'm coming up. We got a lot to talk about Ebrahim. We have a lot to talk about our president Ebrahim. At least we got to wait for people to come up. Yes, big up to the first viewer out there. You know, we're inviting people to make a joining hand. Because it is time for Africa, time to for us to stand for ourselves and defend ourselves. It is time for African people to stand and support the president called Mr. Ebrahim Troure, the true Pan-African, the president of all African presidents right at the moment. Because we really need leaders in Africa like Ebrahim Troure. Is it Troure? Sabe, come join me. Are you? We there live. So voice from the Gambia, voice from Senegal, right? We are in Dakar, the heart of Dakar. As we said, we're ready to explore the whole Africa. So here's the channel called Lucky Loves the Gambia, where we say Lucky Loves the Gambia, we love Africa. And then it's all about our great president. The president of our African people, they have been looking for the leaders, the true leaders like Ebrahim. So whoever is on live, watching us live, you can drop your comment, whatever that you want to say, and then drop your comment. We will get to the comment right. It's all about our president, the true Pan-African, that African people have to make a joining hand to support, because I've been watching different kind of platform on the media, and I've been hearing his biography, his story, and the love that he gets for Burkina Faso, the love he gets for Africa, So the reason why I decided to come and sit and talk to my people live and direct, voice from Dakar, is where I am right at the moment, because all African, we got to unite under one umbrella, and then unification is our power, and then we don't need no colonization from the Western people, because we should stand for ourselves, develop ourselves, because we the Africans can make Africa to be great. We the Africans can change the narrative of Africa. We the Africans, can't make it in Africa without the Western people, without paying tax to the Western people. We got our own natural resources. So well, before we go further, I would love to salute Mr. President, the president of all African presidents, So right now we got over 11 people who are live watching right at the moment, and then we got to move further forward. So if more about Ebrahim, you can simply drop your comment and let us know more about Ebrahim, and then we will share the brain, the ideas, and then we the Africans who should stand to defense our leader, our president, who love Africa. He is not there only for Burkina Faso, but he's completely there for Africa people. So we the African people have to stand to defend Ebrahim, President Ebrahim, because he really got the love, young and talented, and then he also loved, the country. So as I, lucky child, I don't talk about politics. I'm not into politics, but what I am into to see Africa forward, and then to make Africa to be greater than before. What I mean. So it's time for us to defend ourselves. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can see the support from all over the group, man side. Yeah, because people are watching live and direct. People are dropping their comments. So whatever that you know about Ebrahim Toure and the way we used to stand and defend this great African who is blessed, for African people, you know. I'm a soldier, man. Yeah, I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier of Ebrahim. In Dakar, but I'm from the Gambia, West Africa. So waiting for more people to come over so that we can start up the thing. Yeah, let's go to maybe 15 viewers, and then we open up the lines, and then comments and everything that we can share together. For our great African leader. So it's gonna be like matter of 30 minutes. Talk about our great African, legend. Mm-hmm. More people. We need more people over 15. Share the video. Let the whole world know that Lucky Child is here today to talk about Ebrahim, the president of Burkina Faso. That we need presidents or leaders like him in Africa. The leaders who don't sell their countries to the Western people. We say no more to pay tax to the Western people. We've been paying tax to them. Why is they should be paying tax to Africa, So this is love from the motherland, West Africa, the smiling coast. As we said, we represent the red, white, blue, white, green for the Gambia today. And for Africa tomorrow, we stand, we strive, we work and pray. So it's all about Africa. That's why I'm here today to open up a free chat, for us to talk about, our president, So share this to all our African people. Share this, share this, share this, share this, share this. Yeah, man. Say it.
Yeah.
What do you know about Ebrahim? Tell them where we are. We are in Dakar, yeah?
Dakar, yeah.
Dakar, Senegal, Jai.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, how many people do we have? Yeah, 4 people.
Yeah. It was 11 people, but it comes to 4, but soon will hit up.
Yeah, thank you. So, if I haven't subscribed, you are missing a lot, alright?
Yeah.
So, like what you child said, we want to talk about Ebrahim Troure.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, who is one of the greatest African legends
Say it again.
in the present time we are living in. Because right now he's the only one who is trying to take back Africa, trying to make sure Africa belongs to the Africans, trying to make sure that Africa is controlled by Africans, trying to make sure that Africa is built by Africans and not Western. And Ibrahim Traore, who was born on the 14 March 1998, is actually a sample 1988 is a sample to everyone.
Same age with Lucky Child,
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man.
Alright. So, who is now a military officer and also a politician, I would say. But politician for the good people of Burkina and also Africa. Yeah. So currently he's the second youngest head of state, in the world.
In the world.
Yeah.
In Africa, is the youngest president.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was a, he was a footballer before he loved football. He
Mhm.
loved the gym, you know. So whatever you know about Ibrahim, you can drop your comment and let us know more about Ibrahim Toure. Tarawale.
Yeah, Troure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a little bit um, maybe things to talk about him, but only if you are liking this video. Okay.
Mhm.
So France was actually um, the one that we are having Burkina Faso. I mean, from their resources to their mining, and now Ibrahim Traore has come back to take that from them, saying no more to looting Africa, or let me say looting Burkina Faso. We want to take back our resources. We want to be responsible for everything that we own. And then he has survived almost about 19 to 20 assassinations, which is actually crazy, you know. Just because I want to take back what I own, I want to take back what belongs to me, and now said you said no. And one of the most devastating is that when France published and said we cannot allow, not now, we cannot allow Africa to take control of their asset. What does that mean, man?
Yes.
Yeah. So and we still have those so-called presidents in Africa who are um, working with these Westerns, and then which is very very bad and very disappointing. Yeah, and kudos to Burkina people, man, and kudos to everyone that stood by Ibrahim Traore in these times. Yeah.
Yes, Ibrahim Traore is a great African leader. So you and I can make him to be greater more. And then, what belongs to Africa is really belongs to Africa.
Yes.
That's what he is working hard ahead to. Whatever belongs to Western people, it belongs to you. And then he's out of by France colonization, and then we've been hearing news, we've been watching, and then we see he's doing a lot of changes, big development, things that should be in Burkina Faso in years. In this just short period, Ibrahim Traoré is trying to bring all those in Burkina Faso. So it's not only Burkina Faso people have to stand to defend Ibrahim. We have to stand and defend Ibrahim by through the social media, through by our voice, through by making hand, joining hand, to make his dream to become true. Because when the dream come true, all African people will be enjoy in Africa. So no more colonization. If I was the president of the Gambia, I will do same as
Yeah.
yes, man. Yeah, man. I'll seize everything that that France people have been taking from us from a long time. With their own interests. I'm sorry to say this, but Western people have been building interest from Africa since colonial time till day to day. They've been looting Africa. So we say no more looting Africa. So where our people Africa come out to join this this crew today. We're talking about Ibrahima um just for 14 minutes, and we're gonna head to 30 minutes, and then we will close up the video and make sure share the video to friends and family out there. We see 3 comments out there, so come up, man, we need more people, we need more and more people. Charama.
Yes. So from the little information we have about
Ibrahim.
yeah. So Traore was part of the group of army officers that supported the January Burkina coup d'etat and brought the patriotic movement for safeguard and restoration military junta to power. So he's a great person, man. So you can comment your thoughts, what you think about Africa and the entire uh, African countries that are trying to make sure that Africa goes forward, from Burkina Faso, Niger, it's called Niger, Mali, and to all other African nations, South Africa, Ghana, and other countries, that are making sure that Africa
Unite.
is where it is supposed to be, and to the greatest man ever, Muammar Gaddafi, who wanted a United States of Africa instead of United Division of Africa. And in today's generation, Libya has become, like the other places, has become a territory of war instead of the opposite. So it is not the Africa that we want. We want a United States of Africa. Imagine if Africa has one army.
One umbrella.
Come on, man.
One currency.
One army.
Yes.
United States of America, one army. I mean, the West are done, man.
And one currency, don't forget of that.
Yeah, one currency, man.
One president. And when we're gonna choose the president will be Ebrahim.
Imagine, man.
It's
so crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, we should choose Ebrahim to become our
president.
Niger,
the president of Niger, or Mali, or South Africa, or many other people, So that's it, man. I mean, SMB Trading said hi. Hi. Please share this video, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with everyone, so that they can know that Africa is actually the land of
freedom.
The land of Africans.
The land of Africans.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, man, we there life, man, my brother. Rap. Yeah, man, we can spot you from a distance, It's all about our greater president, in Africa, So, Cyber and Lucky Child are live today to talk about our great president. So, if you are watching this from Burkina Faso, yeah, man, we see that. We can spot you, man. We can spot you, man, brother. So what Cyber is saying, like one president, one currency, one government, one people, under one umbrella, that can change the big narrative of Africa. And also, we can't forget to bow and big up to the main man of Senegal, who is Jomai. Really working hard. Usman Sonko there, working hard to free themselves, from the Western colonization. Because our people have been suffering a lot, from the Western people, as we are calling equal rights and justice, for all. Equal rights and justice for Africans. And also, Ebrahim is a great, 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 great African who also standing on this world like no borderless, and then one identity for African people, like free movement of African people from country to country, like from Gambia to Senegal, there's been no identity like free movement, and free movement from the Gambia to Nigeria, free movement from Gambia to Sierra Leone, from Sierra Leone to where Africa begins and where Africa is end, because it's a great land which is full of natural resources. So these natural resources is the reason and the cause of the Western people are trying to mix African people not to be united, and they be looting our our stuffs and our things. So right now, all what we have to say is we got to unite together. We love one another. We share peace among one another, because the peaceful land, or the peaceful nation in the world is Africa. As Cyber said, we the African can make Africa to be great and Africa to be greater. That's real and that's true. One man can develop whole Africa. So the step that he started taking, as they said, millions or thousands of a journey, or millions of a million mile of a journey begin with one step. So the following steps should be with the Africans standing behind Ebrahim. If we want to be free, in our own land, if we want to be free, and everyone make it in Africa, men, because we need peace, we need love, we need stability, we need comfortability. Africa is really beautiful. The landscape of Africa is beautiful. We get the natural resources, we get the Atlantic Ocean, we have the we got the natural indigenous traces, we got golds, we got the diamonds, we got everything. God give us everything. So whatever God give to Africa, whatever is in Africa is belong to the African people. So we should not be paying tax to Western people. We say no to that. So no more looting from African people, and no more taking loan from the Western people. And then we should be stand and then defend ourselves, through our rules, our culture, our tradition, without no copying Western, life. So shout out to our people, our viewers out there. We see a lot of people are coming up, and then make sure share the video to each and everyone who can drop your comment and then say whatever you wanna say. We see people are commenting, Yes man, yes man. Salute to you guys, love from Yes, man, one president. Yes, yes, 100% one president, and that is Ibrahima. You know, yes, that's right. That's true. One president, more comments. More love. You know, Ibrahim Traore is the best leader in Africa, and all African leaders, should follow his full step. That's it, my brother. That's it, my brother. Full step. That's all African leaders. That's why I said he is the president of African presidents, man. The president of African presidents is Ibrahim. Because right now he's the one that are reading rightly, truly, justicely. You know what I mean? So drop more comments, we really love it and we really appreciate it right now. And we can't forget to Balam, because our general there, Abaji, Yeah man, we see you live and direct. And then whoever watching, we say salute from the Gambia, West Africa. We are representing the whole Africa. And then we love whoever love Africa. And then we don't love who don't love Africa. You know what I mean? And then, Sabe,
Yeah,
are you seeing the guys that are coming in here?
yeah. He's the best out
Yes,
of the rest.
among the rest, man. Truly,
Yeah.
man.
I'm really inspired by him. Imagine being a university student and you are being paid just to go and learn. That is happening in Burkina Faso. In Burkina Faso now, you don't. The women don't have to pay for delivery. It's, you don't have to pay for delivery in public
Oh,
school.
you see that?
In Burkina Faso now, it's free education from the basic to the university. In Burkina Faso now, They are constructing roads. In Burkina Faso now, they have a lot of industries.
Industries.
Yes, in fact, they are one of the second largest tomato producers, something like that. Onion, sorry, onions.
Onion producers
Yes,
around in West Africa.
yes.
In West Africa.
So that is a great improvement to the people of Burkinabe, and we have seen how they stood to support them when one descendant of Africa, who is a general like or something like that, you know, try to say Ibrahim Traore is using the wealth of Burkina to protect himself, which is a blatant lie. So thank God the people of Burkinabe are standing by
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim,
They are supporting
and thanks
him.
to his armies for also, you know, the ones that are still with him for, you know,
You know
being
what?
by him,
You know what? You know France.
Yeah.
France. They even started. Mixing Ibrahim with his people. They start going under through. One of a soldier, a friend of Ibrahim. Just to, because like when you are leading good, you are leading good in your nation, and you know the weakening point, of the Western people. They used to call you as, how do they call Yaya Jame?
A dictator.
A dictator. And how are they calling him? A dictator.
Yeah.
So whoever leading good, like people like Muhammad Gaddafi,
Yeah.
we just from watching a video of who they are here right at the moment.
Yeah.
Just having an interview with one of African, who left Australia and then come back to his country, making a joining hand, supporting his people, employ his people, paying his people, changing the structures, changing the narrative, of their nation, man. He was saying like Gaddafi was trying to work, to bring all African people under one umbrella, which should be, and then people like Yajimo also were leading very goodly, but they were calling him as a, they are calling him as a dictator, calling him different names. So we should be, wake from sleep. We know our right leaders. We know our good leaders who love our nation, who love our country, who are really there, to support, Africa, because they really love our nation. Because in Africa, we see no black supremacy and white supremacy. In Africa, we got both blacks and white, So it's like, we don't tolerate where you come from. If you love Africa, we love you, because in Africa both blacks and white are living. When you go to Morocco, there are, blacks and white. You go to Mauritania, there are blacks and white. You go to, South Africa, there are blacks and white. So we, the African itself, no matter where you come from, but you are citizen of Africa, we should support Ibrahim Tarawale, because Ibrahim Tarawale is not there for only Burkina Faso. He is really there for Africa. What I mean? And then, yeah, we can't wait to be in Burkina Faso to exploit Burkina Faso right at the moment. But whoever gonna watch this video, or whoever will pass through this video, make sure you share this video to friends, to family, to everyone. We should edit our videos that we did, because we are exploring Senegal to the higher level. We have videos that we did, we have videos that we should upload out there, but this thing come out of mind that we need to talk about Ibrahima. So whoever know about Ibrahima, just drop your comment, as my brother doing it, SMP training, you know. Next one. So kamu fale, my people out there, konka fale nyamenten. Right now, Lucky lost the Gambia. Lucky child with cyber camera and told Natalie Jambi, for us to talk about our great African Mumung, Ebrahim Tarawale mo Burkina Faso la president wati biti lola comme danga to special no tola diala I give him a special name which is Africa president wala president mo fi dum ko la nyaton ko wala Ibrahim ati because ate tuwa bol man trakate ne tuwabol fananta nene la anda bota tuwabol la nyin kuwol kono le alota fango la kuwol la so nka mu fo walen ko na mofin du nyandon kolu banko nyandum ko ito fana nyanta lola ala nyin sim fala a sing londe dama a sing odete dama dore dama na wutu na mofin du president wal fana nyanta ila nyandon ko fana nyanta ke sillo wolto ya tutu woto bo African leaders all le fango nyanta kate join hand African presidents please African leaders, please, let's join hand to this great African legend. He's a legend. He's gifted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to African people. He's gifted to he's a gift to us because he's young. Yes. Sorry for that, we are live, we're going live right at the moment. I'll give a call back, but right now it's a time for us to talk about our president. I see my people are calling me, so I'm using the same phone, to do live right at the moment with cyber camera. So if you can watch live just after the video, you can call. People are messaging on WhatsApp directly. We are seeing the message, we are saying thank you very much, and then we are seeing the comments, Yes, we are really doing good, man. We are going good, man. Anywhere you are, just let us know where you're watching us and then drop your comment and tell us a little bit more about Ebrahim. If we need Ebrahim or leaders like Ebrahim in Africa, please drop your comment. If he is the best in Africa, that we really need him, please drop your comment. If you really want him to be continue leading, please drop your comment. If you support the way he is leading Burkina Faso, please drop your comment. Because truly, well, I'm too young. I'm a young guy. I'm also born in 1988 like Ibrahim. We are all young, but we really love Africa. And we love whoever love Africa. And then Burkina Faso, Gambia. You see, what if I normally watch his speech, and then one of his speech, powerful speech, which is all African people, we are one people, and then there should be no border between African peoples. We all have to be united, But the reason why we are divide and rule is because of Babylon mentality. They divide and rule us. Portuguese, Spanish there, British people there, France people there, Senegal and Gambia. Look how they are connected. Look how Gambia and Senegal are connected. I am a Gambian. My father is a Gambian. My mother is a Senegalese. And my father is a Gambian, but my mother married to my father in Gambia, which makes me to become a Senegambian. And then by traveling from Gambia to Senegal, right, just a matter of 1 week, I realized that the truth shall make us free. Gambia and Senegal, we are from one mother and one father. And when you cross Senegal and see yourself in Mauritania or any other part, Mali or anywhere you go to, trust me, keep it and take it and learn it from we. We are one people. We are under one umbrella because we all speak the same language. Anywhere you go in Africa, there are Fulanis, there are Mandings, there are Igbos, there are Syrians, there are Jolas, So we should be using our own language as an official language, as be using, the Western language, and we are calling our own language as local language, and which is, we are not local. So you and I can change the narrative of Africa by farming without importing. Because we the African that fit in the world. When I say that, that's the day that I say Africa is fit in the world, and I have a call, from Ireland, from one, Englishman who called me. He was like, "Do you know Bob Marley?" Because we are in a chart, He was trying to advise me, but he asked me, "Do you know Bob Marley? Um, do you know Marcus Garvey?" He's calling these great African who were, these great people who were trying to stand and defend Africa. And then, he asked me about Nelson Mandela. He asked me a lot of people, great Africans who were standing and defending Africa. I said, yes, my brother, I'm trying to follow their footsteps, and I also, because they love their nation, they love Africa. I mean, they will not sell Africa just because of vanity. They will not sell Africa because of their own interests. They will not sell their own resources because of interest. They will not take loan from the Western people because of their own interests. You understand the point that I'm saying? But he asked me all those legends, all those African leaders. He even asked me about Yahya Jammeh. I said Yahya Jammeh was the former president of the Gambia, and then he was like, most of these people who are, leading and then also trying to defend Africa, he tell me, where are they today? He asked me, where are they today? He told me that, like, I love you, I like the way you talk, the way you represent in Africa, but you underline, you have to line your words, you have to know what you're talking of if you want to live long or if you want to complete your mission. This is a mission to complete, to bring Africa together, to make Africa to be united, to bring Africans who are out there in diaspora to come to Africa, make a joining hand to African government for us to change the narrative of Africa, because African people are out there with their skills, with their knowledge, with their intelligence. They can bring it back home, build more factories, build more companies, and then make a joining hand to Ebrahim, make a joining hand to our great legends, and then greater Africa, because Africa is the last victory to celebrate. Africa is the last place where everybody will love to come and live. Africa is the only place whereby you can live your comfort life, stability, comfortability, reality, with freedom, with free movement, with love. So I salute you, big man. As I said, we got only 30 minutes to do live so that we can talk about our great African brother. But still, we see people are coming up, and then, people are jumping in. People are, yes, I am good. You're asking, how are you doing? Yes, definitely. Yeah, Abubakar, I'm really doing good. I'm good. Salute to you. So that's the reason why we are here today. So is it possible? That's a question, So I want people to answer this question through the comments. Is it possible for Africa to become one? Is it possible for Africa to unite? Is it possible, to say no? To say no to Western colonization? Is it possible for African to invest back in Africa? Whoever got your skills, your knowledge out there, bring it back to Africa. We develop our nation. That's it. Because Ibrahim is somebody, I'm feeling him from a distance. I'm in the Gambia, but I'm feeling him from a distance. Like, yes, these are the guys that we love in Africa. These are the type of people we really need in Africa, because they are not there they are not leading for their interests, they are leading for the interests of our people, Africa. They are leading for the interests of our people, Burkina Faso. Because the reason I say we are one people, just look at the map. The way God fashioned and designed our map is the best among the rest. As I started from Senegal and Gambia, you cannot draw the map of Senegal without the Gambia in it. If you draw the map of Senegal without the Gambia, then the map of Senegal, you cannot get the map of Senegal exactly the way you want it. You must put the Gambia in it, and then you must put the river Gambia in it. You must put Atlantic Ocean in it. And when after drawing the map, when you are done drawing the map, just check the map of Senegal through the map of the world or in the map of Africa. Just see how Senegal map is. It's just like a head of a lion that opened his mouth. You see? So it's like unification, because ahead of a lion there's a nose, mouth, teeth, You have different things. You have a lot of things on the head, You have teeth, you have the eye, you have the nose, you have hair, the hair, the nose where you can hear. So this is the best natural resources that God gives us, that God blessed to mankind. Our brain, our mind, the five common senses. We need to use it to develop our nation. It is time for Africa, trust it. We now get Ebrahim to lead African leaders to change this big narrative. Because what I mean, like I'm from the Gambia, all speaking language in Gambia is in Senegal, and then I know when I've been to other parts of Africa, I would live freely. Free movement that we need in Africa, and we need to change this narrative. That's why I'm always battling and big up in this big brother Woody Maya, who also doing this, working hard every day is just to change this narrative of the motherland. So as I always say, Ibrahim, I love you, man, from my heart. I love you, man. I love you, man. So whoever love him and then you likes him, just drop whatever you want to drop. And then right now we are in. I think time has gone. Right now it's 12. In Dakar, we're gonna say good night, good morning to each and everyone that are viewing us anywhere you are viewing us. Thank you very much for taking your time. Make a joining and yes, I salute you, man. Say yes, Ibrahim. And yes, you see, yes, man. Yes, man. I'm a soldier. That's why I put on this, man. It's because of Ibrahim. Yes, man. Mm-hmm. Yes. Cyber camera. Yes, man. Come give out your last shout out, man. Your last music, man, to the people out there, man. Burkina Faso. You're busy, eh?
Yeah, I was having some. So yes, please, let's help to develop Africa. Let's help to get you from Germany. Thank you. So let's help to develop Africa. Africa belongs to us, and we don't expect anybody from outside to come and develop it for us. So we have to join hands together and make sure Africa is up there, okay, where it is expected to be. Like I said, United States of Africa, one people, one currency, one army, one forces. So subscribe, like this video, share it to your friends and family. Thank you.
Yes, and let's say to Ebrahim Troure. So what again? So bit on your data la janera ngamuta. Merci beaucoup, my people, for taking your time to watch this video. Kano killing content them like ngani killing, one love, one voice, Africa, one heart, Africa. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more contents about Africa. We love you, Ibrahim, and then we are not trying to underrate, or we are not trying to disrespect the African leaders. What we are trying to do is just to put them on the right track and then call them all to come together with one voice, one love, one heart, as Bob Marley said. One love, one heart, one people. So if it is real, so let's make it to be, man, my brother. Yeah, man. Live and direct from Dakar, Senegal. Love you all. Thank you very much for watching. Salute to you, Ibrahima. Thank you very much. Keep pushing, keep going far. Never be afraid. Be there for your people. Mighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be there for you. And also, God will give you people who will be standing and defending you. I'm here for you, ready for you, ready for African leaders who love Africa without selling out Africa out there. Love you all. Thank you very much for watching. We love you all. Straight from Dakar, straight from the Gambia, West Africa. We love Africa. We love South Africa. We love Nigeria. We love Burkina Faso, we love Tanzania, we love Cameroon, we love Malawi, we love all of Africa. Let me say Africa, Ghana, my people, one voice, one blood, one umbrella, one government, one people, one Africa. One Africa. Salute. Salute from the motherland, Ebrahim Troure. Thank you. And thank you for the comments. Thank you for taking your time watching us. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I greet you from Germany. Salute you, ma. Kachi Kalibambo, you know. One love, Africa. Bye bye. Thank you very much. Malkanu. Yeah, man. Femfendi Ibrahim Toure Kanu. I love you. Femfendi Ibrahim Tarawale Kanu. We will love you. This is what we say. This is the African power. Unity. One world. One Africa. Mr. Tarawale. Love from the Gambia. Love from the Gambia. Love you all the viewers, man. Thank you.